Hey everyone, Tech OG here, representing those who are 40 and up who love their tech and that they're happy it's Friday. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the prowess of the One Netbook One Mix 4 and how it handles retro game emulation. So I have a whole bunch of different emulators on my computer, and I'm going to show you just some certain gameplay of some of these emulators. Hopefully I might be able to get to some of the more demanding emulators, such as the Yuzu, the PS3 emulator, that's the RPSX kit motor letters. But those two are definitely very demanding emulators that require a lot more power than just regular battery power of the One Mix 4. So the emulators that I'm going to be showing you, for the most part, I'm going to be playing without this being plugged in. So this will be straight from the battery, and usually when you're playing from the battery, it slows things down so that it can consume battery power. So when you plug it in, you get definitely much better frame rates, things like that. So I'm definitely playing to show you, because if you're going to be playing on the go, you definitely want to see how well this performs. So this will not be plugged in for the duration of this video. And like I said, I'm showing you different emulators, and I'm going to be playing the games at the native TDP. Sorry about this, because I wanted to show you the native TDP is where it says PL1 power limit. So the TDP is set at 9, so 9 watts, 9 TDP. The higher this number, the more taxing the usage of the processor will be. So you can definitely get a lot better frame rates if the TDP is higher, and if your processor can handle it. Because if it's too high, you can fry it, which you don't want. So this is at 9 TDP. This can go as high, I believe, as 25 TDP, but I'm keeping mine at 9 because another thing too, the higher the number, the less battery power you have on your system. So I'll keep it at the native 9. So without further ado, let me show you some gameplay on the One Mix 4. Why is it stuttering? This is bad. I gotta figure this out. Something in the settings I have to change. This emulator, this is the PCSX, this is a PS2 emulator. I did go into the settings and made a couple of changes to get this to run at optimum frame rate. So this is now running at 60 frames per second. When I tried a video before, it was running at 30 frames per second. It was really slow. This is way better. Much better. Oh, very happy, happy, happy.
Good afternoon.
This is the user emulator. This is the Nintendo Switch emulator. And again, this is unplugged. So this is running on battery power. And right now I am getting 10 frames per second. Not bad, but of course not great. Now when you get in the menu, oops. Frame rate is slightly better at 13 frames per second in the menu. But again, when running on battery power, don't expect a whole lot of don't expect a whole lot of speed. Now you can probably increase your TDP to put more power on your processor, more stress on your processor that is, and you'll probably get better frame rates that way. But you'll get less battery power to run everything on the go. Still, this isn't bad for an on-the-go computer, on-the-go laptop, unplugged, to play the Yuzu emulator and games on here. This emulator right here is the RCPSX, or the PlayStation 3 emulator. And right now I'm running Dragon's Crown. This is not as graphically intense as other games, so this runs really nicely. Really cool, as you can see. Look at that. So I press the button, responds very quickly. Double jumps the whole nine. Oh, yeah. Ha! Come on, there you go, dash. So, back jump, sweet. So yeah, this runs pretty well. And remember, this is still unplugged. Still not plugged into electric current. Sweet. Love it, love it, love it. And this is one of my favorite games. Favorite games indeed. There it is. It's called the RPCS3. That's the name of the PS3 emulator, RPCS3. And there you have it. That was emulator play on the One Mix 3, and I went through a bevy of different emulators, including, surprisingly, the Yuzu emulator and the RPCS3 emulator. Those are your Nintendo Switch and PS3 emulators, respectively. I'm very impressed with this, and this is again running on a Core i7-1160Y, I believe that is, and the XE graphics chip. So it's not connected to, it wasn't connected to a graphics or eGPU or external graphics card or anything like that. Just running straight from the computer, straight from battery power. I was pretty impressed, very impressed, especially with the PlayStation 3 emulator. I can definitely try out some more games to see how more graphically demanding games run on just battery power. But of course, if you plug this in to an outlet, it will definitely run a lot better because it's getting power from electric current. So, like I said, just straight out the box, very cool. And running on 9 TDP, so that was default right out the box as well. Again, very, very impressive for a computer this small. And battery, even though it's 10,000 milliamps, it doesn't last too long. I mean, I got my power settings to battery save, so I might be able to get some good life out of here. It's at 72% and only 2 hours and 7 minutes of runtime on 72%. That's not great, but not bad. So really can't complain. Again, great computer. Does everything that I needed to do, like I said, especially for work and for play. So you saw the play, and pretty soon I'll be showing you the work. So it definitely works with pen support, things like that. But like I said, fantastic computer, runs great on emulators, and I'll probably do some future videos of specific games and specific emulators so that you can see the power of this running on very light games and very graphically intense games. So if you enjoyed the video, definitely leave that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Tell your friends about my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video.